was not coming back this evening. I wasn't coming back. I wasn't. And I saw this thing. Shout out to the internet. Shout out to social media. Shout out to my Wi-Fi provider. Shout out to Bleeding Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna shout y'all on that. Shout out to Bleeding Cool. Oh, see, now it makes sense. See, now it makes sense. Now, before we begin, y'all go ahead and hit that like button if y'all don't mind. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Y'all don't mind subscribing and everything like that. Y'all know we wasn't planning on coming back. We did our live, did our comic book review. We was good. No, we weren't. My cell phone was like, oh, no, we not. You're not done. I know you want to shut it down for this evening, but no, we're not done. So I come across this article. Bleeding Cool magazine. Damn this thing. Damn this thing. So, you know it's a lot going on right now. It started last week. It did. It started last week. The quote CJ. Oh, yeah. So this, stuff started last week. It did. So I'm minding my John Brown business. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get in, do my little research and everything, check numbers and everything like that. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. I am. I'm trying to relax and everything. You know what I mean when I say relax too, right. I come across this thing, Bleeding Cool. Bleeding Cool. Right. Mike Deodato. Yeah. He has something. You know that's the person that created Riri. Yeah. He created Riri. Now it makes sense. Well, Theo, what you mean when you say it makes sense? Well, and I know folks gonna say what they want to say about Bleeding Cool. Hey, I verified it. It is what it is. Mike Deodato on not getting paid for Ironheart by Marvel Studios. Yeah. We got two. That's the crew. We gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Everybody else, I'm gonna have to hit the replay. Yeah. This come from Rich Johnston. Right. Published May 18th. That would be today. 12:57 this afternoon. Yeah. Mike Deodato on not getting paid for Ironheart by Marvel Studios. Mike Deodato, co-creator of Ironheart, reveals he received no compensation from Marvel Studios for the TV series. Ooh, this makes sense. Ooh, this all them differences, all them changes. Yeah, you know how we be asking why in the hell this character is different from what's in the comics? Oh, let's go. Deodato calls for Marvel to improve its compensation and recognition for comic book creators behind MCU characters. Is it really your character though? This ain't the character you created. It ain't. The name is there, but it ain't. Now we know why. Y'all stink as hell. All that damn money. That's why y'all be going to all them damn. You know what? I'm gonna keep reading before I get loud and everything like that. I'm gonna keep reading. What Houdini said? When we gonna get to the good part? Get down to the good part. When we gonna get to the good part? When we gonna get to it? Okay, so pretend I'm Mr. Deodato. As a comic book artist, there are few feelings more satisfying than seeing the character you helped create come to life on the big screen. Tomorrow, the trailer for Ironheart drops, and I'm thrilled to share a scene from the preview featuring a moment I originally brought to life on the comics page. Riri Williams, a character I co-created with the amazing Brian Michael Bendis, is finally taking flight, and the result is stunning. It's a powerful reminder of the magic that happens when imagination meets real-world production. But as much as I celebrate this moment, there's a bitter edge to it. You see, while Marvel has built an empire worth billions on the backs of its creators, the compensation model hasn't kept pace with the success. I'm in a good place, one of the best paid creators in the industry, and I truly appreciate that. But it's not about me. It's about the principle. Oh, he sound like big, don't he? It's about the principle. He sound like Big Worm, don't he? It's about the principle. When the character you poured your heart into helps fuel the engine of a multi-billion-dollar machine, a small share of that success feels only fair. Creators don't ask for billions or even millions, just a nod, a bit of recognition, and a share that reflects the contribution they've made. It's not just good ethics, it's good business. Happy creators stay invested, inspired, and loyal. But when the business side doesn't match the creative investment, creators naturally drift towards projects where they retain control. I'm telling you, Akugon, brutalizer of the gods, I can tell somebody had complete and utter control. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But when the business side doesn't match the creative investment, creators naturally drift toward projects where they retain control, where their work can lead to lasting financial security. That's why more and more of us are focusing on creator-owned projects where we can truly share in the success of our creations. You know, I can tell because, you know, comic books, the quality of the story, never mind. I'm not bitter, just realistic. I'm proud to see Riri come to life, and I always appreciate the fans who make that possible. But I hope one day the companies that thrive on our imaginations will truly recognize the value we bring to the table. Well, Your Honor, on behalf of the MCU, Marvel Studios, I would like to present to you Exhibit A. She don't look nothing like the character in the comics. Not even the hairstyle. That ain't the same origin story. Yeah. Client might have something in regards to the said name of the character, civilian name, as well as alias. But as far as characterization, Your Honor, can we say the character in the comics is really the character in the MCU? Just asking the question. Can Mr. Deodato unequivocally, undeniably, beyond a shadow of a doubt, say that this character he created in the comics is the same character that showed up in the MCU? No, he can't. There's a question. We're willing to take it to trial. We got more money than him. They ain't paying you a damn thing. And do you know why? Because of that. Now it makes sense. Damn it. All I had to do was just sit back long enough and just wait. Oh, so we know why you doing what the hell you want to damn do. It makes sense. That ain't Sam from the comics because you would have to pay said creator. That ain't T'Challa from the comics. You would have to pay both estates. You not finna do that. That ain't James Rhodes. You ain't paying him either. Now it makes sense. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm telling you that right now. I don't like it, but it make all the sense in the world. You know what that means? Now I ain't gonna get upset no more. Because we know, here we go. Safe to say you ain't pay Reginald Hudlin either, huh? Because that ain't really the shoe he created, is it? Boy, them legal workarounds be something serious, boy. Golly. And you know who get caught in the middle while y'all doing all that? Us fans. I'm going to stop letting y'all manipulate us. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to keep up with these notes. Then I'm going to get on up out of it. Shame on y'all. Shame. Shame. Shame on y'all. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. What's going on now, Taylor? What's going on? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. What's going on, Big Great? Ronnie, what's going on? It always comes. It's the money. It's the money. Money, money, money. What Deion Sanders said? Must be the money. Must be the money. So they changed these characters to avoid paying the creator. I mean, can Mike Deodato see? Here's the thing, and I'm the witness. I'm the key witness in this. I'm the comic book fan. And what have I been saying since they started talking about Riri Williams, folks getting in their feelings one way or the other about that character? What has been my constant message? That ain't the character from the comics. And you see how easy it is if I just stay right there. See how everything line up? Everything that folks been saying, it all line up, whether we talking Riri Williams or anything else. See how, remember all I keep saying is, those are not the characters in the comics. See how more and more stuff keep coming out? They make the characters in the comics. No, because if you do the character that's in the comics, you got to pay that person because that's their idea. Well, by the time you get done doing what you're doing, that ain't that. Here we go, Fastos. Right, that's not Fastos. And you know who would be the key witness? The comic book fan. You ask a comic book fan, is that Fastos in the MCU? They'll be like, no. Okay, well, if that's not Fastos in the MCU, how much money do we owe the person that Nothing. Nothing. It's Fastos in name only. No, that's not your creation. That's our creation. And you ain't got no copyright on the name. It's our name, so we can do what the hell we want to damn do. Golly. Damn. I feel so simple-minded because I'm like, that's legal 101. That's legalese 101. It's yeah. Because you would be asking somebody to come in and testify. And you know damn good and well, if you read comic books, that ain't Riri Williams, that ain't Fastos, that ain't T'Challa. Hell, the only person they got paid for anything out of Black Panther, I asked the question once. I'm gonna ask it again. Some of us wasn't really picking up what I was putting down, but I'm asking again. Who is in Jobu? Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay. Don't move. Don't move. Don't stay right there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, stay right there. Think about it. Don't move. Stay right there. Who is in Jobu? Stay right there. Think about what he just said. Because I didn't say that. He said that. He ain't getting paid. They not paying them for the characters they create. Stay right there. And you know that ain't Riri Williams. You know that wasn't T'Chaka. You know that wasn't T'Challa. You know, hell, Eric didn't even show up like Eric. So we're not even gonna do that. I ain't see no white tights. I ain't see no red belt. I don't know what the hell that was. They changed Eric. They changed every damn thing about Eric. So we know damn good and well that wasn't Eric in the comic. And Lord, I don't know. No, that was, I like Winston Duke, but that wasn't in Baku. So we're not gonna do that either. We're not gonna do that either. So I'm gonna go once again. Black Panther. Stay right there. You got my dog. What my dog say? They ain't getting paid. That's what my dog say. I didn't say that. He said that. He said they not getting paid for their creation. That's what he said. That's what Mike said. That's what Mike said. That's what Mike said. And Jobu is an original character. Yeah, we ain't paid Jack Kirby, Stan Lee. No, we didn't. But in somebody got paid for in Jobu. Who might that have been? Theo, don't do that. Theo. Theo, don't do it. Nope. Theo, please don't do that. Why not? I want to know. I want to know. Y'all want to know what I'm looking for? Y'all like, Theo, what are you looking for? I'm looking for y'all like, Theo, don't do that. Yeah, no. Wow. Don McGregor and Rich Buckler. Wow. See, I told you all we do is report the news. We report the news. Figure it out on your own. That's all we gonna do. We just gonna report the news. We just gonna report the news. Don McGregor. I'm just like y'all. Don McGregor. Don McGregor. Wow. Don McGregor. Yeah, I gotta come to the comments because that messed me up. Don McGregor. What's going on? Big Mr. Ray Smith is in the building. My elder is in the building. And Dave, what's going on today? Gray in the building, super producer, Big Ronnie. What's going on, Mr. Smith? What's going on? Don McGregor, Grand Madam Tarot. What is going on? My spiritual advisor, Grand Madam Tarot. The only two characters that Marvel Comics get sued the MCU over is Captain America and Iron Man. Those were the only two that were closely based on their comic book counterparts to me. Yeah, true. So that's why it's you ain't got to worry about paying nobody like that. Now tell them you don't. Don McGregor. That's a wild moment for me. Don McGregor. And would have been created specifically for the MCU. Like not for the comics at all. Was created specifically for the MCU. That's crazy. That is. Oh man, I'm at a loss for words on that one. I'm at damn. Theo, what? No, because I'm sitting up here like I don't know what to do with that. Because I'm like, well, wait a minute. Don McGregor go back. He know who Sion is. But then again, Christopher Priest go back. And we know what he getting ready to do. You know what? See now. I don't even know what to do with that. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. I don't even know what to do because I know for quite some time now we were saying Don was invited to the barbecue. We was all saying that. Now I'm like, well, clearly he created in Jobu for the MCU. This had nothing to do with Marvel Comics, so that just lets us know even further that the MCU has nothing to do with the comic books. God, man, Jesus Christ, that's had no idea he did that. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. It threw me for a loop with that one. Mr. Smith, what it is? What's going on? My brother D-Real is in the building. What's going on, big bro? Yeah. Man, Mr. Don McGregor then threw me for a loop. I'm going to have to. You know they say reading is fundamental, though. They say reading is fundamental. That's what they say. And you ain't ever got to make no assumptions and everything like that. It should be real hard for you to be misinformed with a smart device in your hand. So that's wild. I ain't got no words. I'm gonna come on back to what I was saying. At least now we know why, though. We know why. Now we know why. We shouldn't say nothing no more. What's going on, Afro? Now we know why these characters they different from what they are in the comics. Because if they make them like they were in the comics, then they got to pay somebody. They ain't trying to pay nobody. We know that, though. There shouldn't be no surprise. So, I just, kind of like just to give us a little bit of peace and everything like that. Peace, peace and prosperity. It ain't no need for us to go back and forth with nobody about this ain't really Riri. It's never for us to go back and forth with anybody in regards to these. Because here we go. Just be honest. Take personal feelings out of it and everything like that. Is that Mary Jane? Is that Mary Jane? No. Is that Peter Parker? No. It has the name Peter Parker. Has the name Mary Jane, but that's not who that is. Aunt May? Was that her? Come on, stop that. Aunt May ain't showed up in the MCU yet. No, that wasn't Aunt May. We know that wasn't Aunt May. That ain't Ned. We know that. So now we know why. Now we know why. And we can start looking for certain stuff and stop being mad about certain stuff. Stop being triggered. Right. So now we ain't got to tell certain lies no more. We ain't got, gaslight folks. We shouldn't do that no more. Now we know unequivocally, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what they putting out there ain't got nothing to do with the comic books. And since we know these characters started in the comic books, what we can't say going forward is that the only reason why folks don't like the MCU when it comes to a particular character is because of a race or a gender. Or no, we can't say that no more because we know that's different. And you got expectations just like I got expectations, right? Amen. I'm expecting the Pittsburgh Steelers to at least play 500 football this year. That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I don't have playoff expectations. I don't have a losing season expectations. Should the Steelers play below 500 football, I'm going to be disappointed. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because I know my team. Well, I know these characters. So I have certain expectations for these characters based on my knowledge of these characters. And these characters been underperformed. I ain't the only one. These characters, regardless of who they are, been underperforming for quite some time. Yeah. Because I ain't really had nothing good to say about the Fantastic Four either. Are you gonna tell folks I'm being a racist then? Or are the complaints only racist when it's a black-led movie? Because I don't think I done had anything good to say about any of these projects lately. But I know we only throw the R word out there when it's a black project. We ain't got nothing good to say. Ain't nobody got nothing good to say about Superman. You hit them. You read them comments just like I do. Okay, is it racist? It's racist that don't like Superman? We gonna throw that out there as content creators. That's what that is. We just gonna say that. No, it's being irresponsible. You should be able to state unequivocally what it is. You're a content creator. You've been doing this for quite some time. You should be able to say what's wrong with something. You should be able to articulate what's right with something. Just throwing them general strokes out there, that's just what they call it, clickbait. Yeah, clickbait. But yeah, so Mike Deodato, Riri Williams, that's him, right? And you that's not her. Like, I don't, how you making me feel bad? Then we gonna start guilt tripping black folks again that know better. I know better. Don't try and guilt trip. This the same damn thing. We finna do the same damn thing we did with Sam Wilson. No, don't guilt trip me about this. I know better. Don't get tripped. If you could give me Riri Williams, I'm good. Give me Sam Williams, I'm good. Give me Sam Williams with some Captain America villain. Hell, Red Skull actually would have made a better villain considering his origin story, but I digress. But no, so don't guilt trip me on nothing. Don't guilt trip my compatriots on nothing. No, we know the character. We got the comics. We got the action figure. In essence, we got Ironheart at the house. So no, this ain't got nothing to do. You know damn good and well, this ain't Ironheart from the comic books. I don't want the ghetto-fied version of Different World. I don't. I'm sorry. You can take that however you want to. I don't want the ghetto-fied version of Different World. I don't want the ghetto-fied version of Living Single. I don't want the ghetto-fied version of Fresh Prince from Bel-Air. And y'all actually did that trash and ain't nobody asked me a damn thing. So no, I don't want this. I don't. Tony wasn't in the ghetto. Tony was not in the ghetto. No, Tony, like Riri was at MIT. Well, damn it, she live in the suburb. I don't want that. If you could want it, you could want it. That's absolutely up to you. Just don't disparage me and mine for knowing better. We knew better with Falcon, Captain America, and y'all tried to throw shade. Well, don't throw no shade this time. Just throw your ass somewhere and sit down somewhere. So that just leave me and mine alone. I don't want to hear it this time. I don't. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to keep up with these notes and I'm going to get on about it. Mike's been a fire. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Grandma? I don't want to hear it this time. Remember when Cable was charged to Soldier 10 and Deadpool the agent? Yeah. So they didn't have to pay Rob. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't want to hear it this time. I don't want to hear it this time. I don't. Y'all did that before. How about y'all level y'all knowledge up next time when grown folks is talking? Learn to get somewhere and sit down and learn something. So don't say nothing this time. No, we not effing with the Fantastic Four for the same reason we ain't effing with Ironheart. For the same reason we ain't effing with Captain America 4. By and large, to a degree, for the same reason we did not F with Deadpool and Wolverine. It's been a lot of stuff we ain't been effing with. And if you ask my brother, he would tell you, no T'Challa, no dollar. You said recast T'Challa. You ain't inflicted no damage on the billion-dollar industry you want to control. You can't control an entity until you inflict damage. You must make them mind. You ain't making them mind because you're too busy trying to put money in your pockets. But then you also trying to sow the seeds of division amongst your own just so you can keep putting money in your pockets. What you're not doing is you're not educating. I said it once, I say it again. Quite a few of y'all drop hate-filled videos talking about everybody that's got a problem with Ironheart. They were racist. Quite a few of you did. And I went to each and every last one of your damn page. And you know what you didn't do? You ain't educated nobody on Ironheart before then, nor since then. All you did was tell folks what it was. You ain't educate nobody. Stop lying. You ain't no different than the damn racist. You preaching hate and division just to line your damn pockets. You telling folks the only people that's got an issue with it are racist. They telling folks that it's going to fail because it's DEI/woke. You're both lying. And you don't mean the people you claim to mean some damn good. I just can't wait till enough of us catch on. But I see more than enough of us want to keep going back and forth because we want to keep practicing that cognitive dissonance. You ain't learned yet to discern the energy you got coming into your home, got coming into your spirit. So you keep dealing with it, which allows you to get on social media and lose your damn mind. You listening to people that don't know what they talking about and don't care to learn what they talking about. But you ain't got to be like that though, because you got a smart device. Whoa, yeah, there we go. You got a smart device. You ain't got to be stupid, and you ain't just got to listen to what I'm saying. No, you can actually go get that knowledge for yourself. But see, here's the thing, and this is what scares people. See, once you get knowledge, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? You gonna see, now you can't act like you don't know. Now you know. So what you gonna do with it? That's why quite a few don't want to pick up that damn book. That's why quite a few want to keep doing what they want to do, because it's better to be blissfully ignorant, ain't it? As long as you don't know, you ain't ever got to worry about being wrong. Well, here's the thing about never having to worry about being wrong. You ain't never got to worry about growing either. But I'm gonna let you be great. Now I know though. Now it makes sense. Now it make all the sense in the world. Yeah, that would be a legal technicality. These characters are the characters only in name alone. They are not the characters from the comic books. Well, you're a comic book fan. You know that. Thus, after today, knowing what we know, there's this article. Knowing what we know, there should be no reason past, what's today, May 18th? Why May 19th going forward, any of us that consider ourselves to be comic book fans find ourselves in anything with someone who isn't. There will be no reason for that. There will be no reason. What Jay figured, you preaching made me pick up the phone because I was just learning. When you know better, you want better. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's going on, Black Panther? When you know better, you do better. So no, we're not doing that no more. H to the hizzo, N to the nizzo. H to the hizzy, N to the nizzo. No, we're not doing that no more. We just keep that right there. No, we know, and you didn't put the work in to know. Well, you put the work in to know because you care. That's not everybody. We're not gonna put that expectation on everybody. We're not. You did what you want to do because you care. No differently than folks do when they care about everything else. They put that work in. But we're not gonna be manipulated no more. We're not gonna be doing that. We're not gonna be, watch this. We're not gonna be manipulated by the bigots. We're not gonna be manipulated by the racists, nor are we going to be manipulated by the blissfully ignorant, nor the willfully stupid, regardless of who they are. You ain't got to do that. So to those that look like me, because I don't give two damns about the racists and the bigots. I don't give two damns about them. But to those who look like me, who's so quick to jump on social media and tell the world that everybody that got a problem with Riri Williams are racist, no, you're liars. You're all liars who only give two damns about lining pockets, specifically yours, because consistently sowing the seeds of not diversity, division amongst your own people, because you're not going to keep it a buck. You're not going to say, no, we got some folks out there that actually know what's going on. No, you're going to call me and mine sellouts like you did with Captain America, ain't you? Ain't you? Just like you did with the Marvels. You're going to go be above and beyond to drag me and mine, ain't you? To disparage us so you can keep lining your money in your pockets, telling people that the only thing folks don't like about the movies is because they're racist. Because that's what you did with the Marvels. That's what you did with Captain America 4. What you can't do is tell folks who those characters are. You know what? I'm going to say this. Somebody said to me, all I'm going to say is this, and I mean this with every fiber of my being. Don't mention my name. Don't mention anybody's name from the Rock With Me Nation. Don't inbox anybody from the Rock With Me Nation. Don't add anybody from the Rock With Me Nation. Don't. And I'm asking that humbly so we can keep peace, so that we can continue to be adults about things. Because I'm looking at how way too many of us been moving and how way too many of us continue to move. There's no reason why, considering Riri Williams showed up in 2022, why the same folks who telling you to be mad that everybody that don't like the trailer are racist, them same folks ain't done a damn thing to educate you on the character. I know, because I went and looked at your damn timeline. Every last one of y'all don't want to do nothing but manipulate your other brothers and sisters just so you can get that clickbait, just so you can get them damn numbers. Ain't none of y'all did a damn thing to talk about this damn character since 2022. I can't even tell you the type of disdain that I have for that, because it means when it's all said and done, when we talk about imagery, representation, love, and loyalty, regardless of what you say, regardless of who you know, regardless of what accomplishments you've got, you will sell out your brothers and sisters just to get it. Hell, some of you been doing it. The difference between me and you is I don't look back. And I can stay consistent. Integrity. Journalistic. Somebody wanted to ask a question. Well, you know what I am? I said it before, I say it again. I'm a black man first. A black man with integrity first. You can be whom you want to be. You can. Me, I'm going to be a black man with integrity first. And last. And in between. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. When you know better, you do better. Now we know better, so we ain't got to be manipulated no more. That is true. The issue for me, I want to support, even if all skin folk ain't kinfolk. And that is your right, J Figures. That is your right. But me for mine, I'm gonna be mindful of the energy I'm letting into my body, because you can't. I've learned the hard way. You can't serve two masters. I've learned the hard way. You can't serve two masters. I've learned the hard way. You got to be careful what you let into your body. I've learned the hard way. And I'm not telling nobody else what to do. I've learned the hard way. You cannot serve two masters. You have to be mindful about what you take in. Hell, you got to be mindful about who you smashing. We talking about catching a damn disease. Hell, you interchanging your spirit with somebody. You don't know if y'all spirits match like that. So I like my mental peace. I don't like to be confused. And when I see people go above and beyond to keep confusion going with me and my people, regardless of who they are, I got to do the cha-cha slide. I got to choose. I don't believe in hate. And I don't believe in vitriol. I don't believe in that. I believe we all are one. What Frankie Beverly say? We are one. And that's the theme song to the Rock With Me Nation. Frankie Beverly and Maze, we are one. That's it, I'm out. I appreciate it, man. That ain't Riri Richards. Hell no. To the no. Pedro can't grow up. Name drop. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to do that. And honestly, name drops never needed. When you know the integrity of the person, you know who you rock with and who you rock with. If I say the GOAT right now, in basketball? Do I got to give a specific name? If I say the greatest three-point shooter in basketball, I got to give a specific name? No, we all got personalities. Our personalities tell you exactly who we are. And if you've been rocking with us like we've been rocking with you, you know exactly who's who. If somebody tell you it's somebody emotional, you've been rocking with me long enough to know who I am. It's either gonna sound like me or it ain't. Here's the thing though. Now, I can't speak for nobody else. I can't. I'm going to own everything I say. I'm going to own everything I say. I'm going to own everything I do. With the understanding, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I've made them before. I'm going to make them again. As the group said back in the day when I was in high school, I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man. Yeah. So that's what that is. I ain't perfect. I'm not. So names don't matter. What matters is action. What matters is integrity. So that's what we're doing and everything like that. We need to do better. We need to do better. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. What you say to Cha-Cha Slide. Thank y'all so much. Hit that notification button and everything like that. If you have not checked it out, Black Panther, Man Without Fear, Issue 522, Hate Monger, American Panther. Go and get you some of that. Go and get your song. Go and get your song. Leave a comment. Let a brother know how you're feeling about it and everything like that. That said, I'm out. In the meantime, in between time, till next time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, listen, we got to get together. We got to do better. we got to do better. Shout out to my elder, Mr. Ray Smith. He sent me something today. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. We know what the system is. The system is the system is the system is the system is the system. Right. But history has shown more than a few times. Like we need to know that this history. This is why they want to rewrite. This is why they trying to put stuff off to the side. Don't want folk knowing. No, see, this when we griot, right? This when you get with your grandparents. This when you get with your great grandparents. We've accomplished, I don't know how many things in history with the system being against us. I want us to think about that. We've accomplished, I don't know how much with the system being against us. What I bring that up? When you know better, you do better, right? Rock with me, nation. Rock with those that rock with you. You heard me say we are one, right? Right. Well, when we start moving like that, first you got to embrace that mindset. You got to be able to put all the trivial stuff to the side. Recognize the greater good for the whole, for the overall. Come together as one. And we know how to do it. We read too many comic books, right? What the Eternals do, come together as the Unimind and everything like that. Right. All right. Well, whenever us brothers and sisters decide to get together and do what we gonna do, there'll be another Rosewood. There'll be another Tulsa, Oklahoma. There'll be other settlements. But we will have learned from our mistakes in the past. But that's possible. You got to put the bickering to the side, though. Stop embracing the stupidity, the willful ignorance. And yeah, we can get that. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Till then, Don Cornelius, Chadwick Boseman. Next time, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.